Hello, welcome. This is not a summon video because the summon video that we did last week disappeared. I don't know what happened to the footage, but it's gone forever. And that was 50 minutes that no one will ever see or experience. So Jenna said she'd get all fancied up again. And we're basically out here just recording a post-mortem because the summon session is dead. You can see I still have the graphics and everything up from said summon session. Mm-hmm. And the barracks are still pretty much untouched for the most part, so we can walk through it. Yeah, I went to go and edit the video this morning. It is Sunday, and it didn't exist, and I tried finding it. There was nothing in the deleted section. I have been recording the same way for like 5 years now. Never had this happen before, so I don't really know what's going on. Do you have any comments?
I mean, I'm sad that we won't get to share that because I felt like it was a pretty good summon session.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily get on camera that frequently, so we definitely blew through probably a good 350 orbs.
It was a lot.
Trying to get characters. And there were some struggles and there were some successes, but it's just sad that we can't share that with you guys.
Genuinely, the best part is when Makoto showed up. Because longtime viewers know that I have this Makoto curse, and it hasn't been an issue for like the longest time. Dimitri kind of replaced her, and then she showed up. Here of all places. Did you know she's not a 4-star special? Yeah, she pity broke us right at 4% and dropped us back down to 3. So that was kind of a buzzkill, but in an entertaining way.
But what happened like immediately after that? You're like, let's try and go back to the other one and get Mercedes, and then literally I did that, and I got her like the first pull on the other banner.
Yeah,
and
it was pretty quick.
So
I mean, we can walk through it. So like first, Ogma was the primary target for you, right? And I ended up pimping him out.
I'm pretty sure I started pulling on his banner, and we were doing, what was his color? Was it red or blue?
You don't have to guess. It's all right here.
Okay, so what? Sorry, but like...
Just so you know, you don't have to guess. You pulled him first.
Like, very quickly, yes.
This is where this right here, this is where it started. Because this was your Tempest Trials free unit that I was grinding away at. Members will know where this came from soon, once I get that video up. But this is actually where it started, and you pulled a plus speed Ogma to start. There was a second Ogma, as you can see from the Heroes Obtains section.
Yeah, that came a little bit later.
That was later, but he's merged now. So he looks like this.
We had also recorded that part, yeah.
And I gave him some skills. He's got Repel 3 now, which I had an additional Larse, I think, that I gave. And this actually just came from a 4-star Ferdinand. And then we beefed up the Trident. So overall, relatively kind of budget outside of that Repel. That's not super easy to come by yet, but overall pretty friendly for the most part for a free-to-play account. He's actually really solid. I'll show that later down the road here, but you can see there was quite a bit of a dry spell. And then we got broken by a Fallen Corrin, which isn't the worst thing in the world. Like, he's got good fodder, but it wasn't the best thing that could have happened. Tragedy, again, grew when we got hit with a Sed. I think that happened because we weren't pulling on anything green, right?
No. Was it? I might have... Okay, so the thing was, I was talking and trying to summon at the same time, and there was a few cases where I accidentally hit, like, to spend another orb on the banner instead of backing out.
There were 3 cases actually.
And in one of those cases, I think it's when I accidentally pulled the 5-star.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, I remember that now. Yeah. And I tried to stop you multiple times, but it just didn't work.
I was moving very quickly.
It was bad. You should never do that again. But, you don't do it that frequently.
I didn't really waste that many.
12 orbs were wasted. That's 12 maps that I had to clear that I can't clear again to get those orbs back.
I'm sorry.
So
it was supposed to be all worth it for the video.
It's like $5 for 12 orbs roughly, which is not a big deal. But on a free-to-play account, 12 orbs is like
okay. I'm sorry.
A big deal.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, I got a Sed, who I guess has pretty okay IVs. I don't know if I'll build him. But then there was Makoto. I hate Makoto. But that experience you'll not have, unfortunately. It breaks my heart, genuinely, that we got a Makoto for the first time in like a long time, and yeah, despite all of the colorless hell that I have been pulling on in the past couple weeks here, and to have a Makoto show up in the free-to-play session was kind of funny. But not too funny, because this was all going for Freya, I think, roughly in this area. Because I think this you didn't have a colorless to pull on. I think you pulled that and got him from blue, because it was like, well, if we get another Ogma, great. That I think was a mispull. This should have been a Summer Freya, but it wasn't. And then I think we bounced back to the other banner. We were kind of bouncing between banners for the most part.
I was mostly pulling on the one for Ogma and Freya.
Yeah.
And then after we got whatever her name is that you hate, you were like, hey, try the other banner. And we did and pulled her immediately, Mercedes. So then it was kind of like, I didn't really want anyone else from that banner. So we just went back to try and get Freya.
Yeah. And you can see this was another little oopsie doopsie here. This random green unit in a sea of colorless. That was, I think, the third and final miss pull for Greenstone.
It did happen though that there were a few that I went in to pull on, and they just didn't have the color that any of the colors that we wanted. So that might have been an instance, but it wasn't very frequent that happened. It was more frequent that I hit the wrong button.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sure enough. I'm not seeing the other green, so I'm wondering. The other thing that was also happening during all this was, and you can see the barracks are pretty full.
We ran in a room like twice.
Yeah. The first time I was ill prepared, and then the second time it was like, well, we're not getting anything. We kept pulling. And when you do like a 300 plus orb summon session, like you're gonna pull a fair amount of units. And obviously I haven't increased the barracks here at all. So I was like turning stuff into manuals and also shoving stuff over into the PC boxes. And yeah, it was an experience. There were a lot of pauses happening with the recording.
I also had to pause to take Josie out. So like literally we recorded for a solid 50 minutes, but it really took us like 2 hours to do it because we had to keep pausing to clean space, and then I had to take care of Josie. So
and we did get a Summer Freya eventually.
We did, which
was the third and final target, which is when we stopped pulling. And you can see we have Tempest Trials and then some GHB revival stuff down here. So that's pretty much what happened. Like for the most part, it was much more exciting than we have described, at length here. But I did do something fun with Ogma, so I will showcase that here for you now. Which for Jenna it will seem much more impressive, I think. Do I have him on a solo? I do. For Jenna it will seem much more impressive. For some of you you'll be like, oh, what's the big deal? But I think it's kind of cool, given that it's a 4-star unit for the most part. We're just gonna completely solo this entire map with just Ogma. And he's barely going to take any damage the entire time. So with the solo skills and then also the rouse, obviously, he's beefed up like all the time with attack, speed, and defense, which is pretty much what he cares about. He's not somebody you want to take with a magic hit like a mage, right? That would be no bad. But these guys are all physical opponents, so. Overall, it works pretty well. Lance infantry units aren't really super common. I know we literally just got 2, one of which was free to play, and then the other was Ogma, which was 4-star. So, you know, maybe the effectiveness of that is lost on it, but overall, I think the build's pretty good. I know that I wanted to make something that was pretty effective in the spirit of Jenna, who had this account initially and then didn't do jack with it, and I was like, well, content lives somewhere in this data. So I took it over, and now we kind of do stuff with it in streams and things like that. But this is an ode to Jenna right here. So that's what we have for that. And I think it turned out pretty well. Were you impressed by the soloing? Was that?
Yeah, that was good. I mean, I didn't even know that you could build a team with only one unit. Like, I know a lot of other games force you to have a full team when you go in.
Certain modes require you to have 4. This does not. This is just a training montage. But yeah, I mean, in any other special training situation, you probably wouldn't be able to do that with Ogma. But since they're all physical hitters, it's pretty easy for the most part. In the spirit of the summon session, we do have one that we can pull on. Well, actually, we have a couple. Do we have a couple? I think we have a couple that we can bop here. Yeah.
Oh, I see. You actually changed the name of the account.
I did. Yeah. I forget, what was it before? I don't
it was
remember.
Just Jenna, I think.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
These we're gonna save, I think. But these, however, do you wanna take a shot at any of these? I think green is probably your best bet. There's also blue, but I don't recommend blue because she's not that good.
Don't I have that one?
Greena? I don't know, maybe. Do you have any preference of these guys?
Is this just a fallen artwork?
Yes.
Oh. No.
I'm semi-impressed that you knew that. If you want to go for Spring Katri, you can. I won't stop you.
Do we want Robin or no?
I mean, he's not bad.
But you just said no earlier.
No, her.
Oh, no, I don't want that one.
Okay, good.
I want the middle one.
Okay, good. Hey, green. Which one? Which one's lucky for you? Okay, fair enough. We'll try that then. We'll give that a go. How did you feel about your first summer gacha experience?
I liked it. I mean, some of the artwork I wasn't a big fan of, but
It was kind of hell though.
it did take a while to get the units that we wanted. There were a lot of banners, so you had to decide where you wanted to spend your orbs, which was somewhat difficult, I guess, if you really want a lot of the characters. But that really wasn't the case for me. But it was still split between the two.
It was very nice that you wanted a 4-star, honestly. Because I was saying in the video, like, these summer banners didn't really do much for a free-to-play account. Like, if you like the characters, you like the units, if one of those unit types is missing from your barracks, like I know Summer Freya is a colorless Cav Beast unit, which is good, and she's got built-in damage reduction and all that stuff. Definitely, if your barracks were missing something like that, then definitely is a good time to pick that up. But overall, I don't feel like any of the units are really that beneficial to free to play. But I wanted to give Jenna the summer gacha experience, and unfortunately, that footage is gone forever. So, do you have any preference here? Any of these?
I can get Olivia.
You like Olivia?
Sure.
I'm gonna go for her.
Wait, what's this one? Morgan? No. Okay, Olivia.
Excellent choice, Miss. Smart. Huh.
What color?
Red.
To the left.
Left? Alright. Could have gone green for Robin. You know, statistically, pulling free units for green is the most likelihood of you getting them, the focus unit.
Why?
Just because of the way the pool is saturated. There's like, I don't know, higher chance that the focus unit's going to be green. I don't math. All right, I just know that that's a thing. Okay. What do you? Well, I'll tell you what. Do you want to burn 5 free summons on here right now? Is that something you want to do?
Is it worth it?
Well, I got you tickets already.
I mean,
I'm not planning on sparking this. If that's what you're
I'll
wondering.
summon something, but I don't really. You didn't really give me any notice on this.
I know, it's a fun surprise.
Okay.
I kind of forgot that we had free summons on here, to be honest.
Like, which
with you.
unit do you think is, like, worth it?
Flane is really good. These two are good for fodder. Flane is really good because she provides distant damage reduction.
Let's go for Flame then.
Flane? Alright, we're going colorless then.
So...
Do you have a backup preference? Always got to have a backup preference. Rule number 1. Always remember to pull for a different color if you can't.
I have an equal say on green or red, so...
Okay. Fair enough.
Like, I don't... Either one of those would be fine. So,
you don't have to make that decision right now, thankfully, because you got a colorless option. This banner's not bad. It's genuinely good. I think people were upset that it's 3 houses and it won a revival again. It's just coming at a very poor time. Like, if this were like November, you know, great timing.
Should I redeem or do
If you want to burn any orbs, you absolutely can. It's up to you. Getting a oh, okay. Well, that was neither Shamir nor Catherine.
Oh, red and green. Oopsie.
Oh god. This is why I took over the account, I think, because I almost feel like you're colorblind sometimes. It's interesting. I don't... That was 4 orbs, by the way. You just wasted.
Fine. We'll back out.
Four maps.
And we'll try to get a colorless again.
4 maps that are gone forever now. That I can never get again. Disappeared.
Stop complaining.
That's a lot of colors, actually. There's a good chance you get a flame here. Maybe not, though.
There's always a chance you could or couldn't.
Colorless is bad to pull, to be honest. The pool for stuff that you could get and stuff that you can't get is rough. Is rough. For what it's worth, I did try to +10 Summer Gunthra on a live stream that probably a lot of you saw, because we had like crazy numbers in that stream. Hey, look, you got a Mist, who's actually a 4-star but parades around as a 5-star. Interesting. Different healer, not the healer that you want, but yeah, it's all good. I guess that's fine. Oh, she's new. We don't have her yet. How you feel about that?
Good,
Okay.
I guess.
Great.
Are there people that legitimately like try and get every single character?
Yes.
Like a completionist type mentality?
Yeah, I had that thought. Oh. Okay. Well, we didn't look at IVs, but they're probably bad, so we'll just assume they weren't good.
So I go back in?
Sure. Anything for you. Who was...
Stop complaining.
Oh, no. Yeah, pick. Interesting. Not going green. Curious.
We'll just see what happens.
I was saying it's interesting you're not going for green because I was just telling you how, like, your chances of getting a focus on green for, like, a free pull are higher statistically. But that doesn't matter because Jenna wants what she wants, man. Now she's...
Fine, we're gonna go for green now.
Now she's going for it. Lovely.
You know I don't think a lot about this, right?
You don't. You really don't. You were just
It's
freebirding.
like it's just like when you tried teaching me how to play Pokemon, and I would just click buttons and hope for the best.
See what I'm saying here? See what I'm saying here? Okay, those are bad IVs too. I think you have one of her actually. Do you want to pull any of the reds?
No, let's go back.
All right, we're backing up. This is not the summer session I was hoping for, but it's the second best thing at this point. Going for the banner revival. F. No colorless.
We'll go green.
See, when people say colorless hell, this is what they're referring to. Because they don't.
I've never
they
heard
don't
anyone
show
say
up.
that though.
Well, you've not watched my channel enough, I think is the answer there. There you go. There's a Hawkeye. 3-star. I don't think he offers much. So that's disappointing. But hey, it could be worse. Could have been. No, that's pretty bottom barrel actually. I don't know if it gets a lot worse than a 3-star with no fodder potential. That's feathers. Ooh, this could be it. This could be it. Anything? It actually is. Oh my god. Wow, that was cool. Okay. Well, hey, there you go. You got flame. It's because we don't really have many healers on this account either. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's not the worst thing in the world. Plus res isn't the worst thing in the world. Defense means literally nothing, so, you know, that's nice. She can actually make it so units within 2 spaces of her take 30% less damage.
Okay.
So she just kind of chills in the back and
like
shields everybody.
Yeah.
Up front. Any other? You want to throw the dice on any other ones here?
No, I'm good.
No, she's out, flaming out.
I mean, that's what I was after, so I got it.
Fair point.
And Mister, you're wasting orbs over here.
Well, you did that one time. And then the other time I was like, you should have pulled green, and then you did.
I'm not, whatever.
You got fire Nina.
I'm not going to use orbs willy-nilly if you're going to criticize me.
Well, we don't have that many anymore. When I had 360, absolutely. But, yeah. Anyway, it's disappointing. I'm sad that the footage got lost. I'm sad that Jenna took an hour of her time and no, that's gone forever too. And I'm sorry that you guys didn't get to see it. It's disappointing. I wish I knew what had happened. I wish there was some way of retrieving it. Evidently System Restore doesn't even bring back deleted files.
Well, we don't actually know if it
forever.
got like saved after you like hit stop recording.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it could have just never, like the file could have just never existed, and when you went to look for it, it
I'm
wasn't
assuming
there.
it somehow got deleted. Because like, I distinctly remember recording and pausing, and I don't know. Some series of unfortunate events took place. Actually, today in general has just been really cursed. A couple different levels. So it fits the theme of the day, I guess. But this is nice. Nice little 3 houses banner summon thing, impromptu. That was fun. So yeah, that was it. That was the Ogma that we got. That is the Ogma that I have built. I hope you like him. Do you like him?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Yeah.
He's actually really solid for the account. No lie there. Hey, thanks for watching. Appreciate you. I hope this filled some sort of void in your achy breaky hearts of no summer Jenna gotcha thing.
Yep. Why are you staring at me?
Just yep. That's all you got. That's all you got for the people. Yep.
I mean, I'm disappointed too, but
well.
There's nothing we can do about it. So I guess we just move forward.
Yeah. Well, another 3 months. Well, you were looking forward to Halloween, right?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Halloween.
Well, maybe if we get enough orbs saved up,
or like
by
a
then,
fall time banner.
we can do. They haven't really done any fall time stuff, have they?
I
Like
don't
not like sweater themed or.
Like they do, They do seasonal like summer. Do they not do seasonal like fall winter?
They kind of do like end of summer. And then they do.
They do spring because they do like Easter and everything.
They do spring. Yeah. There's no fall. It's just Halloween. That's it.
Okay.
That's all you get. There's no like chilly weather banner or anything like that. There's winter too. Winter units are pretty good most of the time. Anyway, that's it. That's what this video is. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments how disappointed you are that video is never going to see the light of day. And, yeah, anyway, happy Monday. That's all I got for you right now. Do you have a message for the people?
I don't know. Have a good week, I guess.
Okay.
Happy summoning.
Well, there you go. Happy summoning. May your orbs be safe until Choose Your Legends. I guess. My camera just jostled around a little bit. That's it. All right. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I will catch you next time.
You're just off today, aren't you?
Yeah, today is cursed. All right, bye.